close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Guys, I'm at a special place in the UAE today, and it's a cafe. Well, not just an ordinary cafe, a cafe where they not only serve humans, but cats as well. A cat cafe? Well, that's amazing. So come on guys, let's meet the cute and cuddly critters over here and make some new friends.
So the question is, what truly is this magical thing called the cat cafe? Well, you are not the first to wonder, because I had the same question too. And that is why I am here at Dubai's first ever cat cafe to unravel what this new attraction holds and if it really is worth it. At El Romania Cat Cafe, you find a tidy but small room full of furry cats of all shapes and sizes, each one having their own personalities and backstories, which I really didn't go deep into because I was more interested in playing with the cats. But there is a very nicely made board where you can look at all their personality traits and all their backstories if you ever wanted to adopt them or just to get to know them. And possibly I also wanted to make some cat friends along the way. But there is one condition you have to follow. Due to the very high demand for spending time with the cats, each family or person is allowed only an hour to stay. So you will have to use your time very wisely. Other than the time rule, there is a set of rules all visitors have to follow in order to maintain the safety of the cats. Such as you can't feed them outside food. Well, there is inside food that they've designated for the cats, which you can feed them after purchasing them. You can't pick them up in your hands, and you aren't allowed to disturb the cats in any way possible, such as pulling their tail and etc. I think the rules are pretty easy to follow. Besides that, you are allowed to play with the cats using the given cat toys, which is pretty fun. You are allowed to pet them as well, and the staff is there to guide you and help you enjoy your experience. The entry fee is 30 dirhams, which includes a water, tea or coffee, and since it's a cafe, you sit there with the cats and sip some soothing tea or extravagant coffee. With all the technical details aside, let's talk about the experience. And my first and most important tip is that normally when you go there, the cats are always friendly. But there are certain times, such as closer to 9 or 10 p.m., where the cats might not be as energetic or playful, but never fear, as they're always in a mood for treats. And fortunately, the cafe provides the treats in form of paste for 5 dirhams, and this upgrades your experience tenfold, as all the cats will be swarming around you to get a taste of those amazing treats. Just be careful, they might try to steal the packet. The staff are very professional and the cats are fully vaccinated and treated properly, so don't be afraid of petting the cats. And if you feel attached to one of the cats over there is also an adoption option, which I think is very nice, but personally I think that most people go there to spend time in the company of cats because, like me, they can't keep cats at their own home. So what did I like about it? Well, my trip was a bit of a rushed one, but gladly I was able to get a whole lot of cuteness overload. At first I was very excited to go to such a unique place, but the only thing that concerned me was how the placing was going to happen, because I was a bit unsure. It was my first experience, and how I was going to shoot this particular video, because I had never shot a video with animals in it before. I was mostly doing vlogs or doing food videos, as you all know. We got our reservations a few hours before our time, which was 9 p.m. as they had a very well organized system to deal with how many visitors could enter and when they could enter. So we spent some time on the road and finally it was time for us to go. Surprisingly, I found out the placing which I was concerned with was much to my liking, as the cats seemed very energetic and very adorable. We were allowed to either sit or move around the vicinity, and the same applied to the cats. They were everywhere, up on the ceiling, inside the walls, and even resting on the cushion where we're supposed to sit. They just wanted to be everywhere, and that was the most adorable part. Without any hesitation, I went on to introduce myself to the cats. And at first, they weren't very interested in me. Maybe they weren't aware of my YouTuber status. If they were, maybe they would have been excited to see me. But gradually, I warmed up to them by petting them and talking to them. Oh wait, about the drink they give you with the 30-dirham entry fee. I just chose water as I was way too interested in the cats rather than to sip some tea and coffee, because tea and coffee takes time and needs some peace, and I was very excited for the cats. So even though they were being very friendly, but the child inside me was longing for a bit more play from the cats. So that's when one of the staff members came along with this amazing thing. I like to call it the magic paste. Instantly makes all the cats your friends. You can get it for 5 dirhams. So it's a really useful thing when you only have an hour and want to speed up the friendship process, because I have to say from personal experience, using this paste really sped up the friendship process, as the cats were all around me and they wanted to play and they wanted to grab the paste and all of them wanted to bite of the paste. It was just very fun. Overall, I think it was a very fun trip for me, and I actually got to experience some proper cat time for the first time, because I've never actually kept a cat or any pet in particular. After this trip, I'm doing some thinking on this idea. Let me know in the comments about your experiences with your pets and if a cat is the best pet to keep. I really appreciate all of your comments. This cafe is marvelous because it's an extremely innovative idea that suggests that nobody should have to miss out on cat time just because they can't keep one. Well, that's all for today, guys. If you have any requests for future videos, please let me know in the comments below, because I really appreciate you all participating with the channel. So take care, stay safe, stay healthy, like, subscribe, and keep on watching Tandoori Fiesta.